He's known on Twitter. Bree Eggers is pretty passionate about the stuff that's going on today. A lot of interesting stuff, some moisture moving in really for several days now, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we've been getting that Pineapple Express, right? It's fun to say. Not an official term, but still, it does talk about all of that moisture that's coming in from near the Hawaiian Islands, hence the name Pineapple Express there. We're going to see another surge of that moisture plume today. We did make it up to 52 yesterday, similar daytime highs today, well above normal for this time of year, but the rain and the breeze out there might make it feel just a little bit cooler than it actually is. So 45 currently in Boise, very mild temperatures to start the day. You aren't going to find any ice out there. 41 in Ontario, 32 in McCall, so definitely down to freezing in those mountain locations. But here in the valley, just looking at that shower activity that is moving through, might get a brief break on it, but it won't last for too long because we are expecting the shower activity to continue as the day goes on. Now, what's interesting is that when we were seeing that moist weather from before, it was kind of coming in from the southwest. So the Oahe's right here were sort of doing the rain shadow effect. We talked about it before. Once that cloud moves over the mountains, dumps on the higher elevations, sort of misses the valley altogether. Well, now we're seeing a more westerly flow, and as it comes in from the west, not much in the way of mountains to block that precipitation. So we will see more significant amounts here in the valley today, maybe even up to 1/4 of an inch, which is a pretty big deal for here in southwestern Idaho. Unfortunately, for northern California and parts of western Oregon, still looking at massive amounts dumping once again today. They're already seeing lots of problems in those areas. We could see winter driving conditions here in the state in those higher elevations above about 6,500 feet within the next 2 days, dropping to even 4,000 feet once those temperatures cool down. So watch out for that possibility of up to 1 foot of snow in the central mountains of Idaho. So big changes coming. It looks like winter is finally on the way. Breezy conditions for today, 10 to 20 mile per hour winds out of the southeast. Temperatures very mild once again in the lower 50s throughout the Treasure Valley. West Central Mountains looking at breezy conditions as well. Rain snow mix. The snow level about 5,500 feet this morning, and then it goes up to 6,500 feet this afternoon. But after a cold front passes through tomorrow, we're actually going to see those temperatures drop. And when they see snow there in the mountain locations, we're going to see a lot more of it at a lot lower levels. East Central Mountains also looking at some accumulations there, maybe even up to 1 foot, as I mentioned before, in places like Stanley at the tops of the Sawtooths above 7,000 feet. Breezy conditions in the Magic Valley as well today, looking at the mid 40s to lower 50s, really mild temperatures for this time of year. The On Your Side extended forecast shows that cool down I've been talking about. We see those scattered showers continue for the morning hours tomorrow. Then a cold front rolls through in the afternoon, shuts that moisture off like a faucet. Those temperatures drop. We get a little bit of drying on Thursday, but then we get a slight chance of rain snow mix on Friday. And with those colder temperatures, if we see the moisture here in the Treasure Valley, we could see snow fly here in the valley floors. And we've only seen a trace of it so far this year, but it's also already looking better than last year. So good news there.
Yeah, a lot of people wanting it in the mountains. I have to admit, I'm not wanting it on the valley floor.
You don't want to drive in it. It's not going to be crazy, but yeah, we need bogus to open.
Yeah, definitely. A lot of people are counting on that. All right, thanks, Bree. Right now.